Hello everyone, I am Raj and today I am going to describe a Python project library management system which is done by me. So let's start. First of all, we will go through conceptual approach like understand the problem, understand the flow with the help of flow charts, use cases diagram and relationship between different classes. Then we will convert it into a program. Okay, so let's start with conceptual approach. So to solve any kind of problem, we need to know details around it. So our first step is information gathering. In this step, we will discuss about details like first one is library system should be able to store all type of information like book name and quantity means how many books present in the library and location of particular book. This is managed by reg number and published date and total number of pages in the book. So our system should be able to store such type of all information. Library system considered as the database, because you know what is database. Database is the organized collection of data, simple, and our library system also organized collection of books data, so these are same thing. Now move to the second point. Library system should be able to retrieve all information like who took a book and when it will be written, so these things help us to maintain record. And third one is library members should be able to search any kind of book from the library. They can search by name, author name and on the basis of page number, and they can get information about book like how many copies of books present in the library and current status of the book. And these are the some functionality like library member can issue book, return book and conditions like they can issue maximum 5 books, they cannot issue more than 5 books and more than one copy of book can be there but member cannot issue multiple copy of book, they can issue one copy of particular book. And library member allowed to keep book for 10 days. If any delay in returning book, then 10 rupees per day fine will be charged, and we will design a system which is collect fines. And for each member there should be a separate report for issue book and return date, issue date, fine details and total number of book issued by any member. Okay, librarian can add book and remove book from the library. This is the some details about the system which we need to implement. Let's understand the use cases diagram so we will able to get a clear picture about system. These are the three main actors of our system. First one is library, second one is member and third one is librarian. Each of them having different tasks we will discuss one by one. First actor is library. As we discussed in previous slide, library is considered as a database in which all books record are present in the organized way, and we can do certain operation on it like add, update, delete, and whenever member fire any query on database, it gives suitable response based on the query. And it has display function as well as which shows all book record currently present in the library. Now move to the second actor, member. Member having certain functionality like search catalog, lend book, return book, pay fine and check fine. Let me explain all. Search catalog is associated with the member, and member can search any kind of book from the catalog. They can search by book name, author name, book title, published date and even on the basis of total number of pages in the book. But for remove complexity, we have taken two. I have drawn lending book and returning book algorithm already, which we will discuss in few minutes. Payfine is connected with return book and lend book, as well as checkfine also connect with return book and lend book. Let me explain you how these two are connected with both. First we will discuss about lend book. As we know, any member can issue maximum 5 book, and if a member already issued 2 book and he tries to lend another 1 book, then check time will come into picture. It check previous record. If return date exceed of any book, member have to pay fine first, then he will able to get book. And now discuss about return book. Before returning any book, system will also check fine, and if fine on the book, then member have to pay fine. Otherwise, return book successful. And our third actor is librarian. What is the function of librarian? He can add book to the library and remove book from the library. Librarian is depend on the library because without library he cannot update record. Now let's understand class relationship to make program easier. This is our class diagram. We have 5 classes: library, user, librarian, member and catalog. Librarian and member are inherited from user. This is parent class or super class, and these two are child class or subclass. Member associated with the catalog because it's provide searching functionality to the member. Catalog having composite relationship with library because without library catalog cannot exist. Just like librarian and member having same relationship with library because without library they can't exist individually. This is the relationship between class. Now discuss individual class. Now first we will discuss about library. This is our class name and this is library name, and I have stored all information in this dictionary which is act as a database. And we have display function which show all record of books. And next one is user. It having some attribute like username, password and user itself, email, mobile, and these attributes are used by subclasses. Now we have subclasses librarian and member. Librarian have all attribute of user, and it's also have own attribute like librarian and some functionality add book and remove book. And next one is member. This is the same as librarian. It is also used all attribute of user. Now next subclass is member. This is same as librarian. This is also used all attribute of user as well as having own attribute member ID and having some functionality like land. Member can issue any book and count book like how many book issued by member, and check period's fine and check period's record of the member, and return book. Member can return book and payment mode as well as and check fine. Now we have catalog. Catalog have some attribute book name, author name and some functionality like search by name and search by author name. Now we have discussed all detail and class relationship of our system. Now it's time to move towards program. Okay. Now we have 5 classes: library, user, member, librarian and catalog. And this is test function which is used for test program, or we can say program testing. Now take a look of library. This is our library class. Library having on name and count book dict which store all information of books. We have two dictionary, book dict and maximum, book count which store written date and issued book information. And we have display function which shows all record of books. Next one is user. This is our parent class and it's having some attribute. And this is our member class which is inherited from user. And as we discussed, this class used all property of user, and it's having own attribute member ID and two dictionaries which contain member details. Now we have a function count book which is connected to land book because whenever member issue any book, this record is stored in this function. We will discuss it later. First of all, we will discuss lending or issuing book flowcharts, so we will get better understanding of this because our next function is lending book. Okay. This is our lending book flowcharts. Let's do it quick. Fine. Okay. So whenever member try to lend book, we check certain conditions. First of all, member input book name and our system will check book is present in library or not. If book not present in library, then our system shows error and member will not get book. library, then we will move to the next condition. Second condition is how many copies of book present in the library. If less than 1, then again our system shows error, otherwise move to the next condition. Okay, as we discussed in detail part, member cannot issue multiple copy of books, so we will check here same book is already issued by same member or not. If book already is issued by same member, then our system again shows error message and member will not get book. If not, then we will move to the next condition. And next condition is check previous fine. It check the previous record of the member. If return date exceed of any book, then it will shows error. Otherwise, move to the next one. Okay, as we discuss in the details part, member can issue maximum book. So this condition will check how many book issued by member. If issued book greater than 5, then it will shows error message. Otherwise, is update the member account and increment the number of book issued by member and decrement the quantity of book from library. And finally, book will be issued to member. Now move towards code, because we have understood all conditions. Okay, this is our land book function. First condition will check book is present or not present in library, and second condition will check how many copies of book present in library. It should be greater than or equal to 1. And as we discussed, member cannot issue multiple copies of book, so this condition will take care of this thing. And next condition is check previous fine. This condition will check previous record of user or member. This condition is connected to check previous fine function. I will show. This is our check previous fine function. This will check member record. Now move to the next condition. And as we also discussed, member can issue maximum 5 book, so this condition will take care of this thing. And this condition is connected to count book function. This is count book function. Whenever member issue any book, this count function will store all record, and then we have issue date, return date, and all these record are updated in book dictionary, and then we will decrement the book from library, and finally our book will be issued. Now move to the next function. Now we will discuss about written book. So before explaining code, I will again want to explain you flow chart. Okay. First of all, member enter book name. Now we will check this is valid book or not, which member want to return. If this book is not valid and not issued by its member, then our system will show error. Otherwise, it move to the next conditions. Check fine. In this condition, we will check our book is considered under fine or not. If our book considered under fine, then our system calculate fine and send to the payment mode, and where we have system to collect fine, and then system decrement the number of book issued by member. If our book not considered under fine, then we don't need to go here. We directly come back to this point, and finally we increment the book in library, and book successfully written by member. Now move towards code. This is our return book function, and this condition will check book is issued by member or not, and this condition will check book is considered under fine or not. If not, then it will update the member record and increment the book in library. And if our book considered under fine, then it calculate fine and send to the payment mode. This is our payment function. I will show you. Okay, this is our payment function. Here member can pay fine, and after payment our system increment book in library and update member record. Now we have next check find function. This function check find, if any member want to check find, then this function shows all record about find and its provide facility to send payment mode. Okay, now we have discussed all function of member. Now move to the next. Next one is the librarian. This class also inherited from user. This class can use all property of user as well as its having own attribute librarian ID and having some function like add book and remove book. Librarian can add book. If librarian add existing book, then it increment quantity, and if you want to add new book, then system store all information like location of book, published date, page and all these, and same thing go with remove book. If librarian remove existing book, then it will decrement quantity, otherwise it will remove record of book. And next one is catalog class. This is our catalog class, and catalog class have two functions, search by name and search by author. Whenever member try to search any book in library, then our system shows all book present in the library based on the searching. This function work on the basis of member choice. If member want to search book and he want to do some operation like issue book, return book, pay fine, then our system redirect member to the home page. Otherwise, member can exit the system. Now we have discussed all code. It's time to check our program functionality. This is test function which shows output in better way. Let me execute the program. I think my output screen is not visible. Okay, let me switch to the Jupyter where I already copy pasted all code. This is our code. Okay, and now I am executing program, and this is our output. Look at output. Welcome to the study club library. This is our library name. Please enter your choice. Okay, we have 6 choice. Member can perform these 6 operations like display book, land book, return book, pay fine, search book by book name and search book by author name. And next one, this is librarian task. Please log in with librarian ID to perform this. These two tasks only librarian can perform. Okay, add book and remove book. Now I am showing you how many books present in my library. So I will have to press 1, right? I have 5 books in my library. If you want to add more books, then you can update the database, or librarian can do it for you. Now I have 5 books: The Reader, The Secret Garden, Number of Stars, and Invisible Man, and 100 Year of Solitude. And as we discussed, these information are stored in organized way. So this is copies of book, how many quantity of book present in library. We have 4 reader book, and this is author name, and this is location of our book, which is managed by rate number trust, and this is published date or year. Okay, and this is total number of page and book. So all books information is stored in same way. Okay, now I have one indication. Press Q to quit and C to continue. I want to quit this time. Now we exit from the program or system. We will have to again execute the program. Okay, now this time I want to land book, so we will have to press 2. Okay, please enter the name of book which you want to lend. So I want to lend book Invisible Man. Okay, and my name is Raj. Okay, look at here. Invisible book is issued to your name Raj on 7/1/2020. You can get the book. You have 10 days to read book. Please return book on time. Otherwise 10 rupees per day fine will be charged. Okay, and this is my name and this book issued by me. Okay, now I want to lend one more book. So press C to continue. Press 2 to lend book. And this time I want to lend the reader book. Okay, and my name is Raj. Okay, so here I lend two book. Okay, Invisible Man and the reader book. Now I want to return book. Okay, so press C to continue, and we will have to press 3 for returning book. So I press 3 here. Okay, please enter the name of book which you want to return. I want to return Invisible Man book and my name is Raj. Okay, book successfully returned, and again go to home page, press C to continue, and our code choice is pay fine. Okay, working on pay fine I will explain later. Okay, now I want to search book by book name. Okay, so we will have to press 5. Okay, now enter the name of book. I want to search the Secret Garden book. Okay, this is book details. We are fetching book details on the basis of your query. Okay, this is our book name, the Secret Garden, and other details like quantity 3 and author name and rack number and published date or year and page number. Okay, and if you want to proceed further, then enter your choice. So I want to proceed further. Yes, press Q to quit and C to continue. And now this time I want to search book by author name. Okay, so first look at library. I want to search number of star book. Okay, and author name Lois Lowry. So I press 6 and this is our author name Lois Lowry. Okay, now we are fetching details based on your query. This is our book name, number of star. Okay, and these are other details. Now if you want to proceed further, press yes, otherwise no. This time I do not want to proceed further. Now I want to add book in the library, but before adding book in library I will show you how many books present in my library. Okay, so we have 4 reader book. Okay, and I want to add one more. Okay, now press C to continue, and I want to add book, and this is librarian username, and this is imaginary username. Okay, and this is imaginary password. Now enter the name of book you want to add, the reader. Okay, enter the quantity of book to add. I want to add 2 book. Okay, enter the name of author. This is our author name. Okay, now enter the rack number 120H. Okay, now enter the published date 1995. Okay, and total number of page 200. Okay, now press Q to quit and C to continue. Okay, I want to continue. Okay, now again I want to show you record. To look at here. Before adding book we have 4 reader book, and after adding book we have 6 reader book. Okay, now I want to remove 5 reader book. Okay, now press C to continue, and for removing book we will have to press add. Okay, now again username, this is our username. Okay, and this is our password. Okay, now you can remove book from library. Now enter the name of book which you want to remove, the reader. Okay, and I want to remove 5 book. Okay, and name of author, this is name of author, and rack number 120H. Okay, and published at 1995. Okay, and page number 218. Now book removed successfully. Now we will check. Okay, so we have only one reader book. So librarian can easily remove or adding book in the library. Now again press C to continue. Now I want to explain you working of PayFine, because I have already changed current date. Look at here. Here now our current date is 7th January and I have changed 25 January so that our return date exits. Now I will show you output so you can understand in better way. Okay, now I want to lend book. I want to lend the reader book, and my name is Raj. Okay, and I want to again lend another book, and I have fine on this book. Okay, press C to continue, and now this time I want to lend the 100 year of solitude, and my name is Raj. Now it shows you have to pay fine first, then you will able to lend book. Okay, because I have changed current date. Now we have to pay fine. Press C. So we will have to press 4. Okay, and please enter the name of book having fine, the reader. Okay, and my name is Raj. Now please pay fine. You have to pay 80 rupees fine. This is calculated on the basis of 10 rupees per day. Okay, now do you want to pay fine? Yes. For payment process, enter your choice. I want to continue my payment process. Yes. Now we having payment mode in between, which is collect fines. Okay, and then it shows indication your payment is processing and your payment is successful. Okay, now we can quit the system, or if you want to continue, then it will redirect you to home page. Okay, and now I will show you member cannot issue multiple copy of any book. Okay, so for that I will have to press 2 and book name the reader. Okay, and my name is Raj, and again I want to lend this book. Press C to continue and press 2, and again I want to issue reader book. Okay, and my name is Raj. So it shows error message, this book is already issued to your name. Okay, now again press C to continue, and now I will show you maximum book conditions. Okay, so I will have to change condition here. Okay, so we have to change here maximum 5 condition to 1. Okay, because I want to issue maximum 1 book. Okay, and every member cannot issue more than 1 book. So let's check functionality, and I have to modify here as well as. Now I will show you output. Okay, first of all I am restarting kernel. Now here we go. Okay, now again I want to land some book, and my favorite book, The Reader. Okay, and my name is Raj. Okay, and now again I want to land second one book, but maximum condition is 1. I can issue only 1 book. Okay, so let's check our system allow to us or not. Let's check. Now I want to land Invisible Man. Okay, and my name is Raj. So look at here, you can issue maximum 5 book only. I have to change error message also. Okay, so this is our error message. So we have to change here one. Okay, now we have discussed all condition. I have attached source code in description. You can get from where. Okay, I think you will understand all these things as we discussed. Okay.